One. My name is Craig Hickman. I live in Winthrop, and I am a black man. I am the longest serving black man who has served in the Maine House of Representatives in the 200-year history of this great state. And I didn't want to be here today because I would rather be planting food to feed my people. I didn't want to be here today because all of us are putting our lives at risk in the middle of this pandemic. But here we are. It took the brutal public lynching of a black man under the knees of police officers for the entire nation and people around the world to gather together to finally say, Black Lives Matter. I did not know George Floyd, but I am George Floyd. I have cried for hours, I have trembled for days, reliving one of the terrible places where life can be found. It was the end of 1989. A white man named Charles Stuart claimed that a black man had killed his pregnant wife, unleashing a torrent of police brutality against every black man who they could find within a 5-mile radius of where that murder took place. In the wrong place, at the wrong time, the Boston police captured me just outside a subway station in Roxbury, a black neighborhood in Boston. Head bashed against a car hood, a street lamp, and a brick wall. Thrown to the ground, the weight of rage pinning me down. Can't remember how many of them had their knees on my back. Can't remember how many had their knees on my legs. Can't remember how many had his knees on my neck. Mama! Mama, please! I yelled as I did that time, age 12, when I was raped by a white man. Mama, Mama, please. I couldn't breathe. I thought they were going to kill me right then, right there. After what seemed like an eternity of brutality, they finally wanted to know who I was after they treated me for what I was. I told them where to find my ID. An officer snatched my wallet out of my pocket, and after a few minutes, I heard him say, "What's a nigger from Wisconsin doing in Boston?" College, I whimpered. That's when he saw it, my Harvard ID. I wasn't sure if it would make him mad or have mercy. I'm still not sure. But I got up, they unlatched my wrists, set me free, but I couldn't get back on no train. So I walked. Bloody, I walked. I walked, broken. I walked back to my dorm and slept for 3 days. And then I got sick with mystery. Insomnia, night sweats that wet through my futon all the way to the floor, extreme fatigue, panic attacks, excruciating migraine headaches. I spent the final spring break of my college term in the hospital with pneumonia, and then back again with a severe allergic reaction to the medication to treat it. I thought death was knocking. Wasn't sure I would make it to my Harvard graduation 30 years ago today. It was. But here I stand. Welcome, son. After a few weeks, the truth came out. Charles Stuart's brother ratted on him. Charles Stuart killed his own wife in cold blood and blamed it on a black man. That is the reality of this black man's liberty, I'm going to close with a passage from my all-time favorite writer, James Baldwin. Yes. A black man who told the truth and shamed the devil. Now let me see if I can find his magnificent words. In 1968, he was asked a simple question in the wake of the riots that were taking place all over this nation, in the wake of the assassination of Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Why are black people in the streets? And here was his answer. The reason that black people are in the streets has to do with the lives they are forced to lead in this country. And they are forced to lead these lives by the indifference and the apathy and a certain kind of ignorance, a very willful ignorance on the part of their co-citizens. Everybody knows, no matter what they do not know, is they wouldn't like to be a black man in this country. They know that, and they shut their minds against the rest of it. All the implications of being a black father, or a black woman, or a black son, and all of the implications involved in a human being's endeavor to take care of his wife, to take care of his children, to raise his children to be men and women in the seesaw of a structure which is built to deny that I can be a human being, or that my child can be. The great question of this country has been all the years that I've been living here, and I was born here 43 years ago, is what does a Negro want? And this question masks a terrible knowledge. I want exactly what you want. And you know what you want. I want to be left alone. I don't want any of the things that people accuse Negroes of wanting. And I don't hate you. I don't hate you. I simply want to be able to raise my children in peace and arrive at my own maturity in my own way in peace. I don't want to be defined by you. I think that you and I might learn a great deal from each other if you can overcome the curtain of my color. The curtain of my color is what you use to avoid facing the facts of our common history, the facts of American life. It is easy to call me a Negro or a nigger, or a promising black man. But in fact, I'm a man like you. I want to live like you. This country is mine too. I paid for it as much as you. White means that you are European still, and black means that I am African. And we both know, we both been here too damn long. You can't go back to Ireland or Poland or England, and I can't go back to Africa. And we will live here together, or we will die here together. And it's not I am telling you, time is telling you. And you will listen, or you will perish. And I just want to thank all of you for being here today. It warms my heart to see all the young people marching here, marching there, marching everywhere. I never thought I'd see it. But once again, it took the public lynching of a black man at the knees of police officers to bring about this uprising, this rebellion, this correction. Vote. Vote. Always tell the truth, no matter how hard it is to say or hear. Don't let nobody turn you around. Tell them to get their knee off your neck.
Yup.
Get up.
Yup.
Rise up. Love each other. Treat one another with kindness. And take care of your blessings.